And here I thought I'd only be making 2 videos today. Well, apparently we got the first little bit of information regarding the next DLC in GTA Online. This is coming from a Rockstar Insider, and honestly, it's hard to believe. Like, it's a very strange bit of information, but it's something that we can maybe base some stuff off of in the future. It's also kind of interesting how this is coming out now after about a day of Rockstar starting to work on the QA Beta 2, which if you watched the video I did about an hour ago, that's their internal testing grounds, basically. That's where they test upcoming DLCs. So it is interesting that this information's coming out right after, right as that's sort of starting. But anyway, the information, it's supposed to be fairly big and to be about the consolidation of all of the in-game businesses. So crates, cars, bikers, bunkers, smugglers run, etc. Everything that's in the game. This next DLC is supposed to sort of consolidate that into one thing. And that's, I think, something good, because at this point, there's almost too much, right? Like, for a new player, if you haven't been playing along and you're just a new player, there's a lot. So if you could sort of, or if they could sort of make that into one thing, that's definitely a good thing. He says it also might be the last update, but we have heard that before through various rumors and leaks. So do take that, with a grain of salt. Though the drip feed of this one is supposed to end near the launch of Red Dead Redemption 2, so who knows? Now that last sentence is a little confusing. I don't know if he means the drip feed of the DLC we have now, if that's supposed to end until Red Dead Redemption 2, because I don't see how that's possible. Or if he's talking about the DLC that, or this upcoming DLC is supposed to end through Red Dead Redemption 2. That, I think, makes more sense. I mean, if this next DLC is going to be in June or July, like a summer DLC, then it makes sense that the drip feed of it lasts all the way until, what is it, October 24th? It's sometime in October when Red Dead 2 is coming out. And then this year we might not get a December DLC. It would be shocking because the December DLCs are normally huge and all that, but it would not surprise me if we don't, just because Red Dead 2 comes out a month and a half, before they usually release those, and they may be focusing on that this year. But if this is true, the idea of it kind of does sound like a sort of finale. I don't think it will be, even if, like, inside of Rockstar, because that's where this news is coming from. I'm pretty sure Yan, he knows someone at Rockstar, and they sort of tell him what's going on, or a little bit. I would guess that even though, like, inside of Rockstar, they may be thinking, or maybe saying that this is the last DLC, but if there's more money to be had, then they're gonna do that. Like, there's no way until GTA 6 is out, and I've said this many times before, there's no way they're not gonna go get more money. But this may be one of the last big DLCs, which I guess could be possible. And I'm sure over the next couple of days, everyone will come up with their own speculation as to what sort of theme a DLC like this could be or could have. One thing I've seen, if it's some sort of cops and robbers DLC where, like, you're a corrupt cop and you have to steal all the stuff, doesn't matter, and then you have to sort of consolidate it into one thing, that somewhat makes sense. But it is interesting. Let me know in the comments section what you think about this tease. I'm just thinking about this a little bit more. I don't see how this would all work, though, because, like, if it's a consolidation of everything, does that mean there's, like, the thing we've sort of asked for? Does that just mean we can control everything from one spot, or does that mean that all of those items get to one spot? Like, are we gonna have some giant underground thing? Because I feel like that's the only place they can go. They can't really add a giant place on top of the map. It has to go underground, I would think. But yeah, this is definitely something interesting. Let me know in the comments, like I said, what you thought or what you think on this. And for the early speculation, what do you think the theme of the next DLC will be? But anyway, there you guys have it. That is the first details on the next DLC. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.